It's Sunday. That means it's time for a motorcycle ride. Just getting ready to leave the house, meet up with a few friends and go to Mount Laguna and just see where the day takes us. Hope you enjoy.
Well, here we are out east in San Diego, and I'm on a ride with my good buddy Mitch and good friend named Gary on his BMW 1200 GS, who will always spank me on these roads on an adventure bike. It's crazy. He's been riding out here since the 70s, so he knows these roads. I'm on my Street Triple, and Mitch is actually on my old Yamaha FC09, and we're just going out for a nice ride on a Sunday here. Nothing crazy. I want to head to Mount Laguna and maybe fly the drone if I can. Don't really have a plan for this video, but I just wanted to share the fun, I guess. It's a beautiful day in Southern California. It's only, well, 53 degrees. It's actually pretty cool today. It's nice to get out and just ride, and I don't have anywhere to be. It's Sunday. I'm out with some really good friends. Hope you enjoy, and we'll just see where we end up today and what kind of fun we can have. Funny when you get up to elevation, and this isn't even that high, you can really feel the power drop off on this bike. It's not nearly as quick up here, but it kind of hits a real Goldilocks zone in my opinion. It softens it up just enough you can really play with the throttle. It's fun. I think I'm in about second or third gear right now. Second. So lucky here to have this in our backyard. Don't appreciate it enough sometimes. It's just beautiful here. We're headed towards one of the tighter sections of the road going to Julian. If you've never been up here, there are a couple corners you really want to watch out for because they will bite you. When you see the 15-mile-an-hour signs, take heed. They mean it. But this is fun. Motorcycle, car, you name it. Old dirty road. You stay on your side. That's the tightest. Probably my favorite thing about motorcycles, you don't have to be doing 10/10s to have a ball. Sometimes I have more fun on this than I do with my own cars. For that reason, it's just about experiencing things. if you're visiting San Diego and you have time to just spend a day and wander, can't go wrong coming here. I mean, for somebody who lives in a big city, the fact that this is 40 minutes away maybe, still pretty breathtaking, you know? So this is one of the things that keeps me in San Diego, is the proximity to so many amazing spaces. Another 30-40 minutes from here and you're in the desert proper, in Anza Borrego, which is also beautiful in its own way. This is a new road for me, actually. I don't think I've ever ventured over this way before. I think this might be a shortcut over to Mount Laguna, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. This would be a supermoto road. So, I know just earlier I said I don't think there's a thing I would change on this bike, and I lied. There is. Two things that I would like to explore. The first is the tires. These super courses are awesome, but they're really not that awesome on the road. I mean, they can work in Southern California. We really don't have inclement weather. But even on days like today when it's below 60 degrees, you have to push this bike fairly hard to get heat into them. Hard enough that I'm not comfortable always doing that, especially if it's a road I don't know. And that's the thing. It's tough because these have so much grip. I really think that something like either the Q3 Plus or the S21 is the right answer. I want the Q3 Plus, but I think the reality is the S21 Evo or the S21 is probably the right tire, because it's a road tire and this is a road bike, and the reality is I will be lucky if I do a track day a year on it, maybe two. And I think for my purposes of education, that's plenty. Oh, this is cool. Nice little stopping spots.
Settling the Midwest and all that. That's much higher than.
It still blows my mind. I mean, we have this stuff in our backyard, basically. You know, it's like 40 minutes away.
Trails go way back in there too. I think there's a remote campground down there too. You can
Well, that was a little fun stop at the lookout. Really windy, so I didn't get to do the drone how I exactly wanted to, but that's just another excuse to come back up here. And it's not like I need much of one, because, man, it's beautiful. What a perfect day. It's been below 60 degrees, so a little cool. Glad I have my jacket liner in. I'm like a rolling Dainese catalog right now with the gear I have, but it's certainly been the most comfortable. They're the new Drake pants, the Fulcrum boots, which I'm bummed they're discontinuing, but I'm glad I got a brand new set while I could. And this Dainese textile jacket. I've had this stuff for years, and I'd say that's the one thing about Dainese that I appreciate the most, is generally speaking, my experience with their gear has been positive, and it generally lasts a reasonable amount of time. Some other gear, gotta say, Alpinestars, they've disappointed me numerous times with how quickly I've worn their stuff out, but I do ride a fair bit, so what can you do? But finding a good pair of touring boots was a challenge, because most of these touring boots that are on the market have these giant toe boxes, which for riding an ADV bike makes sense, but on this thing it doesn't. So sacrificed a little bit of protection for some comfort, but overall really happy with these. They're basically broken in out of the box. First half of the morning they were stiff, and now they feel like I've had them for a long time. So it's kind of rad. Well, I hope you enjoyed the rambling. I know there wasn't too much raw content here and a lot of me chattering, but I thought it'd be fun to bring everybody along on a nice Sunday ride and just relax, kind of share the joy of being on two wheels with a couple of buddies. I encourage you to do it and have an awesome adventure. We are going to go find some lunch now, so our tummies are rumbling and it's getting to be about that time where we'll all need to head back and get ready for the grind. Ugh, the grind. But it's times like these that make it worth it. Well, I guess I didn't properly sign off back there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more motorcycle content, let me know. I'm going to be riding a lot this summer, so I'm always happy to bring the camera along and document and just have a blast. Till the next time, I'm Sean with a driver's perspective.